The Syrian Constitutional Committee is expected to start working on a political solution to end the 8-year conflict in the country. One America's Kristian Rouz has more.
Tomorrow evening, I'm very much looking forward to have a meeting with the foreign ministers of Turkey, Iran and Russia.
The UN is advancing the work of its committee to change Syria's constitution and reconcile the Assad government with opposition groups. In a statement Monday, UN Special Envoy for Syria Kristian said the effort is backed by the majority of European powers and regional countries, along with Assad himself. This comes on the heels of a US operation to eliminate the leader of the Islamic State in Syria, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi.
He was a sick and depraved man, and now he's gone.
Which paves way for the long-overdue peace settlement in the war-torn country. The UN envoy says the last remaining obstacle to the political process in Syria is the Islamic terrorist element on the ground. Iranian officials claim some terrorists have infiltrated opposition groups backed by Turkey, while Turkey says some Kurdish militias are involved in terror activity but are now enjoying the support from Russia, Iran and Assad. Kristian says these differences will hopefully be resolved during Tuesday's meetings, and Syria could get on with the peace process after defining who is a terrorist and who isn't, subsequently acting on that designation.
The committee the two parties have agreed to work expeditiously and continuously.
This latest UN effort falls in line with President Trump's stated objectives in Syria, which includes the withdrawal of US troops. The president says it's time the European and regional powers stepped in to resolve the Syrian stalemate.
Because while they build their military, we're depleting our military there. So Russia loves us being there.
And according to Kristian, his recent talks in Europe and Damascus have achieved just that. The EU and its key members Germany and France, along with the UK and Syria's neighbors of Egypt, Jordan, Saudi Arabia and many others all support the UN push to include Syrian opposition into that country's politics instead of fighting.
The good thing here is that they all express the full support to the work that we are doing and to the work of the Constitutional Committee.
But President Trump points out the US will still have to protect oil fields in eastern Syria from Iran, which could use that territory to bypass US sanctions.
That's okay. Maybe somebody else wants to go, in which case they have a hell of a fight.
Kristian says the Syrian Constitutional Committee will start its work right after his meetings with Russia, Turkey and Iran, possibly as soon as this week. While a possible final solution is still unclear, Syria may eventually grant greater autonomy to its various ethnic and religious groups, along with inclusive, free and fair elections down the road. Kristian Rouz, One American News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.